Hello Cancer, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're going to enjoy this reading. It is a general reading, Cancer, but so it will resonate with some of you, but perhaps not with everybody. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. But this reading is going to look at your energies and what's going on for you between the 11th to the 24th of October, so mid-October, covering 2 weeks, because of other commitments I've got after doing these readings. But I will definitely be back on the 25th of October to do an update reading for you for that week. So I'm going to shake things up a little bit. I'm going to use the before tarot and after tarot this time. They've been working quite well within my private readings and with what they've been revealing, so I thought I'd give it a try with your reading, Cancer. So here we go. So I'll just put, I've done a pre-shuffle. I'll just put them to one side. I'll start with the Moonology card as always for these general readings. So let's see, what messages have we got for Cancer for the 11th through to the 24th of October? What messages for Cancer? Mid-October. Okay, we have one that's jumped out. And it's saying luck is on your side, Cancer. So good luck. It's your turn for this good luck, Cancer. The new moon in Sagittarius. And it's lovely, you know, lives are very much a roller coaster, and you know, sometimes we're having to slog and work hard, you know, climbing, going up, but then before you know it, you're coasting and coming down again, and everything becomes smooth sailing again. So it looks like for some of you there's a time of a lucky time coming up, or is around you at this time. So I'll just put that to one side. So let's see. So I'm going to start with the before tarot. So I'll just give a final, oh gosh, they're jumping about all over the place. Alright, so just very quickly, we've got the Star card, and we've got the Six of Pentacles. Now the Star, this is very much a very good omen. It's a very lucky omen. This is about achieving balance, or getting ready to achieve balance, harmony and peace and healing within your life. And so whatever's happening for some of you, Cancer, this is a very lucky omen now. That this is a time of preparation. And also we've got the Six of Pentacles, and this is about giving and receiving. This is a sharing energy. I feel for some of you this may be you're in the process of requesting something that you need, and it's in the planning stages, if you like, and you're just waiting to get some answers, but it's very well stored here. I'm going to put those back, a little bit more of a shuffle. Let's see where all this is going. Alright, so we have the heart of your reading, Cancer. What's at the root of this? Past influences. What's on your mind at the moment? The future going forward, and then something else the energies would like to say to you or raise your awareness about. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the World, and this is talking about a completion, a very welcome completion of a cycle or a situation. And when things are complete and transform, then obviously there has to be something that ends, ready for a transformation, ready to go on in a new direction perhaps, or with new energy. But let's see where this is going. So I'll just put that to one side, and then we'll do a final shuffle of the after tarot. Okay, so we'll just lay these on top for a little bit of depth and clarity for you, Cancer. And at the bottom of this deck, yes, that's interesting, we've got the Two of Wands. And this is about, this is very much about preparation. I think this is somebody offering support to somebody, possibly yourself, or it could be vice versa, but somebody is promising somebody the world, if you like, and the, you know, abundant and expanding opportunities. And I feel the message of this is not to restrict yourself, to look at the opportunities that are now on offer, ready for making a decision which way to go forward. All right, so we're going to put that next to the World, where there's something completing, getting ready. There's definitely an energy here, especially with the other cards that came out. This is a time of getting ready, of preparation, of completing something, finishing something, but planning, ready for expansion, but perhaps to go in a new direction, Cancer. So let's see. But luck is on your side at this time. Yes, here we go. So we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Eight of Wands. So there's two Wands energies here. So we've already had the Two of Wands there. The Four of Wands is very much about the happy family, a happy home. You see, we've got the 11-11 with the four wands there, how they're positioned. It looks like 11-11, which is a very good omen from the universe. So it's universal blessings, and it's something to do with the home. And it may be, for some of you, you may be thinking of or actually deciding to move home, Cancer. But there looks like there's some sort of movement and change within this home environment, a home situation that is well blessed. And the clarifier is the Eight of Wands, and this is sending a message, making a decision, and getting things moving, and sending messages and information onward. All right, so that's right at the heart of your reading for some of you, Cancer. So let's have a look at the root. What's at the root of this? Well, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Death and Rebirth card. So, okay, right. So the Nine of Pentacles, this is very much about getting ready for independence, making a decision to be independent, to be self-sufficient. And this is at the root this is at the root of this situation, because something came to an end. And I feel we've seen that with the World card, haven't we, where a completion of a cycle, of an old cycle, something that needed to complete, I feel, ready to be offered this opportunity of expansion, and it's something about getting ready for independence, paving the way, because something ended which has perhaps caused for yourself or somebody connected to you to have to be planning now to go forward alone, perhaps, or more independently anyway. All right, that's interesting. So this is at the root of this situation for somebody or for a few of you, Cancer. And you're certainly getting ready. You're aiming your arrow at a target. You've got your eyes on a target here and where you want to go. So with it being at the root of it, so something completed, an old cycle ended, which meant increased independence for yourself, increased self-sufficiency. And for some of you, this may be leading on to moving here, moving home. But not for everybody. What are the past influences for you? Okay, that's interesting. We've got 2 King of Wands here. All right, so we have the before and after. So we have the King of Wands here that was offered an opportunity, offered the wand here, that promised expansion, that promised creativity, and it looks like it was grasped but then put to one side, perhaps because there was something more interesting that arrived. So, you know, this is a King of Wands, and the wands are very much about movement and change. We've got quite a few wands on the table already. And of course the King of Wands is very much the entrepreneur and the go-getter. He sees opportunities and goes for it. Becomes very passionate and very fired up. The only downside with the King of Wands energy is that if things don't work for him, or he can lose interest. Once the passion starts to subside, he can lose interest and move on to the next opportunity. And I feel for whoever this is for, this is what has happened. It's not gender specific, by the way, Cancer. But somebody, you know, had a golden opportunity here that was handed to them. And I think they perhaps grasp it, but then put it to one side. And that, if we look at that, led on to somebody then having to think about becoming independent because something was ending. All right. So what are you thinking about, Cancer? Well, you're thinking about the Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. The Ace of Pentacles, this is somebody offering money or a new opportunity to do with wealth, abundance. But it doesn't have to be, it could be anything, but offering something and somebody receiving it, somebody actually receiving it. And this is what you're thinking about. An offer that you accepted, perhaps, or perhaps you've offered something to somebody and they accepted it. However, we've got a judgment call here, and this is, you know, the universe blowing his trumpet and to wake you up, or to wake somebody up, because there's been the judgment call here. This is a call to action. This is a need to take heed of something that's happened in the past that needs to be learned from. And it's something to do with an exchange of money, I feel. An exchange of money opportunity, perhaps, or an investment, or a gift. But there's a judgment call being made. And this is what you're thinking about. It's a judgment call now. It's a wake-up call for somebody. So that's what you're thinking about, Cancer. Now, going forward, what have we got? So going forward, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Five of Swords. So, right, the Seven of Wands, in this particular this is about getting ready to defend yourself, being prepared, getting ready for some form of a challenge where somebody or others are going to be challenging your position, what you believe is the right thing, you know, your status or whatever it is, what you have. But you're getting ready in the near future. You'll be getting ready to defend yourself, and you're defending yourself against somebody. The Five of Swords. This is a very competitive energy. So this is somebody who needs to win at all costs, even if when it leads to separation, when it leads to people walking away. The energy of the Five of Swords is it doesn't matter to them as long as they've won the battle. They don't mind, what the consequences are. Now, this is what you're getting ready to defend yourself against, Cancer. But luck is on your side, remember, and there is going to be somebody around that's going to support you in this situation. So, what is it that the universe, the earth energies would like to say to you? What advice? This is advice they've got for you. Well, we have the Five of Swords again, but it's slightly different now. And we have the Sun energy. So, the Five of Swords, this is entering into the battle. This is not shying away from this challenge, and I think we've seen that, haven't we, going forward, where whoever this is, you're going to be preparing to defend yourself, and you're going to be preparing for whatever this challenge is, this combative situation, metaphorically speaking, of course, and it'll have a different meaning for all of you, Cancer. But, it's well aspected by the Sun. And of course, we had luck is on your side. So the Sun is the most optimistic card in the tarot. And the Sun's here. And the Sun is shining light on this situation. But it's promising, promising abundance, promising a good outcome. And it's interesting, we've got the two figures here that are fighting or tussling over the flag here. And I think we've seen, even in the Sun energy, which is a very optimistic energy, there's still a little bit of conflict here, although it's very light-hearted. It's very playful type energy here. However, so there's a good omen here for a good outcome. So whatever this challenge, this battle is going to mean for some of you, Cancer. So looking at the cards on the table, I can see that something has happened in the past, whether it's the near past or the medium past, but something has happened that caused a cycle to complete, that brought an ending to something, and it could be a relationship here. It doesn't have to be. It could be a work situation. It could be a family situation. But something, and I feel it's something to do with a relationship of some sort, because there's definitely an ending that then I feel catapulted somebody here to have to think more independently, to be prepared and think more independently. But you did have support around you. And the past influences are somebody that took an opportunity but then passed it on and moved on, which is it's difficult to be in connection with that sort of an energy at that time. Then of course what you're preoccupied with at the moment is something about sharing, giving and receiving. And of course we had the Six of Pentacles that jumped out, didn't we, when we were shuffling, which was about giving and receiving, or getting ready to receive. And this is what you're thinking about. But there's a judgment call here. Somebody's got to stand up, to be counted here. And then going forward, getting ready to defend yourself against combative energies. And yes, and what the universe wants to say to you is, you are well aspected to defend yourself here. You're well aspected to defend yourself. Okay. And remember, luck is on your side, Cancer. And also remember, this reading won't be for everybody, but it certainly will have a meaning for somebody, or for a small handful of you. So what else? What else for Cancer, please, to complete this reading? What else, please, for Cancer? Alright, Cancer, well, we have surrendering to the journey, release control, and grounding, go deep and explore your roots. So whatever is happening, whatever's happened, whatever's coming in, you're on a journey, you're on a route. So it's saying surrender to this journey now. You're on the way. What will be will be. But it's very well aspected here, and the universe is saying release control. You don't have to intercept or control anything at this time. Yes, of course, as things come in, you've got to deal with them, but you know, it's just what is destined now is coming in for you. But it's going to be a good outcome here with the Sun. There's something that's completing, that's having to complete, but you have got support around you. So there's no need to control every minutiae of this situation now. And just wait now. Wait for whatever it is that's on its way, that you are well aspected to deal with, Cancer, whoever this is for. And keep yourself grounded. You know, take time out, go into nature, relax by water if you can. But this is about going deep and exploring your own personal roots also. You know, where is it you've come from? What is it that triggers you? What is it that you've inherited from your ancestors, or perhaps from past lives? So this is a good opportunity now to go deep within yourself and explore your roots. And also, you know, where your strengths are. Alright, Cancer, okay, a bit of a different reading, but I hope you've enjoyed it, whoever this was for. Good luck going forward, and I do hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.